In the history of the UK, the Victorian era was the period of Queen Victoria's reign, from 1837 until 1901. Did you know that the main organizing principles of Victorian society were gender and class? Victorian gender ideology was premised on the doctrine of separate spheres. This stated that men and women were different. Men were physically strong, while women were weak. Men were independent, while women were dependent. Men belonged in the public sphere, while women belonged in the private sphere. Men were meant to participate in politics and in paid work, while women were meant to run households and raise families. Women were also thought to be naturally more religious and morally finer than men. Although colleges did not allow women, they did, though, require education to prepare them for the role of angel in the house. This would be learned either at a boarding school or from a resident governess. While girls were taught feminine manners, sewing, needlework, drawing, and music, boys' schooling was considered more important and they were taught academic and functional skills. Women who had devoted themselves too enthusiastically to intellectual pursuits were considered unfeminine and off-putting. When a Victorian man and a woman married, the rights of the woman were legally given over to her spouse. Under the law, the married couple became one entity represented by the husband, placing him in control of all property, earnings, and money. What's more, women did not have the right to vote. Women's rights groups fought for equality and over time made strides in attaining rights and privileges. While the suffragettes believed in using more peaceful methods, the suffragettes were women who campaigned for the right to vote through controversial and sometimes violent protests. They set fire to buildings, smashed windows, chained themselves to railings, and even detonated bombs. Many of the women learned martial arts, especially jiu-jitsu, so that they could fight back against police. But their cause was hindered by World War II.